The Tamil Nadu Assembly is going to meet on the 20th of January. This will be the penultimate meeting. There will probably be one more before they wind up the government and go in for fresh elections. The next government will be there in May. Election will take place in a couple of months, and the next government will take charge in May. Now, in April, when we go for election, we are not at present sure what the alliances are going to be. Every party is trying to be in the best of alliances so that it can come in to form the government. Now, on 20th January, that is tomorrow, the Election Commission will release its latest and finalized electoral rolls. The elections to the next assembly will be held as per these rules. Usually, the electoral rolls are issued or released on the 5th of January each year. But this year, because of the floods that took place in January, the release of the electoral rolls has been delayed by about 2 weeks, and it will be released on the 20th of January. As per this list, before revision, there were 5 crores and 60 lakhs voters. Now, the voting population will go up by about 15 to 18 lakhs. So, nearly about 5.7 crore voters or 5.8 crore voters will be voting in the next assembly elections. Will be eligible to vote. We are not too sure how many will vote, but the eligibility will be about 5.8 crores. There will be 65,616 booths. This was as per the last election, but if the numbers go up, then the government will arrange for additional booths for the voters. Training of staff to conduct the elections are going on, and 75,000 electronic voting machines have been brought in from Bihar, Maharashtra and Gujarat, where elections have already been completed. These are being distributed, and training in these electronic voting machines will start very soon. There will be 234 seats up for grabs in the next election, within a couple of months. The veteran community, which has been exercised about lack of political power and the struggle with the bureaucracy and politicians, should look at the coming elections as a chance for them to get into the electoral political field. Out of the 234 seats, maximum number of seats must be contested by veterans, be they OR, JCOs or officers. Taking part in elections is very important, but it has been avoided by our veteran community. It's very simple. The procedure to take part in the election, to be a candidate, is very simple. There are set forms which have to be filled in, and there is a set amount of money which has to be paid to the returning officer. And after that, the veterans start campaigning. And during their campaign, they can tell the people what they have in mind, how they wish to rule if they come to power, and so on. They will also be able to avail a chance to expose the corruption and the negligence of the government. Therefore, the coming Tamil Nadu elections is a very good opportunity for the veterans to take part in electoral politics. And it is by taking part in this electoral politics that the armed forces can find its rightful place, as it has been doing in countries such as the United States of America, where a number of veterans take part at county level and district level elections and also in state level elections. And therefore we find that in USA, the veteran community is highly respected. In case we desire that we too should be respected to the same level, it is definite that we should take part in these elections that are due, and for that the first and the basic necessity is that we should shed our apolitical psychology. We need not be apolitical now that we are retired. We should take active part in politics, and as many veterans as possible of Tamil Nadu, from Tamil Nadu, should take part in the forthcoming elections, which will start in a couple of months. Friends, if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. Jai Hind.